I mean, look, if you're a typical anime girl in a high school and you're not drawing yaoi, I mean, are you even an anime character? Finally! My deep-seated desires have been realized! Horror, dismay, and murder goes hand in hand with a Caine adventure, just like jiggle physics go hand in hand with one of my streams. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Slop channel. Now, there is one thing, and only one thing, that is worth pushing through Heatstroke for, and that is a good old bit of slop content. And given that currently in the UK, it is currently hotter than your mum's butt crack, well, it's suffice to say that we'd have to really push ourselves to try and have the ambition to watch something without dying of heat stroke. Now, you might be saying, well, what, just get an air conditioning unit? Listen, I live in England, and England doesn't even know what air conditioning is. So whilst you're sat there in your privilege of America or wherever else with air conditioning as standard, just understand that British people everywhere are slowly melting. I already look like I'm melting because I'm a slime girl. So we're going to try and distract from that fact by watching the new episode of Digital Circus. So sit back, relax, and please be a bit patient with me if I'm a little bit doty, a little bit stupid, and maybe a little bit slow today. The heat is getting to me. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this. I didn't even realize they were releasing a new video. I just kind of logged on today and someone was like, oh my god, new episode. Yeah, just on the day that we were going to start watching something, doing React Andy content anyway. Perfect.
Welcome back, my candy hearts and paper flowers.
Oh, so Caine sent them on a adventure to find out what my swamp ass felt like to manifest in physical form. Now, this is either going to be a big reason to go on this adventure or not.
Well, that sure could have gone better. But I'm sure the next adventure will be less...
Deadly?
What?
Behold, the glistening magnificence!
Hey, Ragatha, can you help me count my
Things
eggs?
tend to get quite moist when you go to the swamp ass
course.
world.
Wait, what?
So, like, Pomni's just
Looks
dead.
like that oh-so-positive Ragatha charm is starting to wear off, huh?
Who dat?
Looks like this one was a home run, eh?
Bees? Bees? Oh my god, bees?
Oh, Zooble, you miss.
Like this one was a home run.
Bees? Yo, is this me believing that you're not gonna be a problem in this video? I feel like we're probably gonna get some, like, actual character
Zooble,
development in this
you
episode.
Mismatched cash piano, I'll tear you to pieces. Constructive criticism would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. No character development.
Never acknowledged.
Caine will forever be a problem.
Everybody besides Zooble, get over here.
Oh.
Everyone, I'm going to pitch to you some future adventure ideas, and I'm going to ask you to give me your honest opinions on them.
Wait a minute. Caine's actually wanting to take on some constructive criticism? Are we seeing the rare and elusive moment of Caine having a rational moment that's not like watching an autistic 10-year-old throw a tantrum when they don't get what they want? Oh, wow!
I was gonna sleep.
All right, so I've got an adventure where you all tour my amazing magic chocolate factory and get killed off one by one from OSHA violations. One where a sentient cardiovascular system
about
goes
we
to war
don't
against the United
kill
States
people?
military, and one where you have to survive in a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland.
So we're all just coming to the realization, right, that Caine is just a traumatized kid that manifested this entire world to make up for an all-in-la-head moment where they are manifesting their trauma from real life and trying to utilize this magic makeup world to bring people in from the real world to go on adventures to satiate his childlike antics. You guys remember that one episode of Black Mirror where the exact same story happens with that one guy who's fascinated with Star Trek and he traps people in his little fantasy universe? Remember that? So that's what this is.
Land with a telepathic talking
Nah,
dog
it's just
who's
Caine being
mean to
Caine.
you the whole time. What do you think?
I don't know. They all sound a little... dark?
I can't tell a compelling story where nothing bad happens.
Yeah, just like I can't have a stream, I can't have a compelling stream that doesn't have me jiggling my jiggle physics all over the place. You know, they're synonymous with each other. Horror, dismay, and murder goes hand in hand with a Caine adventure, just like jiggle physics go hand in hand with one of my streams.
The intrigue, the stakes.
Not to mention the sex appeal.
What are you talking about?
You know, you could always try the suggestion box again. I honestly didn't hate the last one we did with it.
You...
Have a good idea.
It was kind of refreshing doing something grounded in reality.
Yeah, I really didn't mind that one either.
You noticed that by this episode, by the way, everyone's just come to the everyone's like having that Stockholm syndrome moment where they're all like just agreeing to the fact they're Caine's prisoner. This isn't a wholesome Chungus show, by the way. All of these characters are Caine's prisoner. Keep that in mind.
About the rest of you.
I very much did not enjoy that
back
one
on
in the
really
slightest. And if we ever do anything
Please
even
end at the
close
time.
to that again, I'm getting violent,
normally
and I'm
never
going
say.
to kill.
JAX! You're saying the loud part's quiet and the quiet bit's loud! Takes after me so perfectly.
Kill Ragatha.
Well, how am I gonna please everybody if you all like different things?
Maybe just keep your adventures open at all times and let us do whatever we want when we want.
Are you hearing?
Yeah, maybe you should just let your captives do what they want. Maybe rather than shackling people against their will and taking away their freedom and forcing them to do things against their will, maybe you should give them the freedom of having choice. Maybe you should let them go. Maybe you're the problem here and no one else is the problem, and that you're actually just having the causality in the first place of making them having the problem that you think is the problem, that you're actually the problem in the first place. Maybe some self-reflection would go a really long way here.
In this bubble, the Toy Box character wants us to leave the other intelligent AIs to run for a prolonged period of time.
Discuss.
I love having a monotone, drawn-out amount of phrases and lines that make me sound smart and intelligent to gaslight people into thinking I'm intellectual and conversational, when in reality it's just me dribbling out my autistic spattings of my brain.
Am I not supposed to be hearing you?
Zippy!
What did you even zip up? I don't have a mouth.
Okay, well, how about this? We'll do a lightning round.
Wait, did you know that we have a Discord and a Twitch? No? Well, now you do. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you click those little links over there and be part of the fun? Just like the rest of us cool kids, you know what I'm saying?
Going through all the suggestions in the suggestion box in rapid succession.
Oh,
If you
because this
don't
could
like one,
only
you can all
end
vote
well.
To skip it.
What? Like, now?
That's right. So grab your bones and pop your pansies, cause here we go!
We just
I was
finished
gonna
an adventure!
Oh boy, nothing like the freedom of choice. Straight up, is this what it feels like to go to a... Like, this feels like... This must feel what it's like, because... This must be what it feels like to be 12 years old and sent to a social club because your parents are working, and you have that thought of freedom of choice that you're being looked after by a bunch of adults at a crash out place, and they're like, well, you have the freedom of choice to think you have choice here, but you're here against your will, and we're going to look after you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You could pretend like you want to do things here, but no. Also, Koopa, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Like, did you guys ever get sent to those social clubs as a kid?
Oh, I swear.
Where your parents would send you to them because they were busy with work and they couldn't look after you?
Hi,
And it was like being in a
today's
pseudo
episode
prison.
of Poach everything.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Everyone say hi to Michael Kovac. Everyone say hi to the canon Michael Kovac moment. Hi, Michael Kovac. Time to exposit your real world thoughts and feelings in a completely unfiltered fashion. This isn't Michael Kovac playing a character. This is just Michael Kovac allowing himself to have no filter.
I'm going to be hunting the critically endangered red ribbon rhinoceros. Yeah, just like Mom used to make.
Oh! I don't feel so good, Mr. JAX.
Oh my god.
God, I wish JAX would tear me apart like that. Wait, what? Who said that?
Delicious meat. 1 down, 4 to go.
All right, I'm calling a vote. Let's skip this one. And also
Emergency meeting! Bam! JAX is sus.
make JAX a vegan for the rest of the day.
You can't do that. What do you mean you can do that?
Sorry, JAX, democracy has spoken.
Oh no! The one thing that would be worse than death! Being forced to be turned into a vegan. Oh god, I think I'd rather take the scrotal tormentor 9000 than be forced to go vegan.
Democracy sucks.
I love democracy.
What? Why me?
I thought a position of power suited you.
Oh my god, are these all gonna be JAX's ideas?
Hello everyone, my name's Pomni. I'm the best president. I've got the best ideas, the best creativity. No one does ideas in presidenting as good as I do. And if anyone's gonna try and get in my way, I'll send you to the pit. Don't even doubt me. We got the best kind of ideas ever.
Well, Miss President, it looks like there are some new developments in the ongoing war between Australia and New Zealand. We may need to take in some refugees. What do you think?
Well, how do you know what?
Wait, that is the first reference to real life we've actually had. Like, they just named Australia and New Zealand, which means, oh my god, guys, the law buffs, get on this. So they've just named New Zealand, Australia. There's got to be some law implications to this. Let's deep dive this law. So if New Zealand and Australia are at war with each other, that must mean that there's some semblance of notion here that this entire universe was built from New Zealand and Australia by merging them together in some facsimile of combined entourage of Australia-New Zealand homage. And therefore, that must mean this entire universe is in the mind of a Kiwi. Yeah! I'm so good at lore. Yeah, Pat, eat your heart out. You might think that that's a theory, but I'm here to tell you that's not just a theory. It's a Makari theory.
To do what?
Didn't you get the brief?
I am just being here.
I am Pomni.
Come down here for a sec.
No, wait, no, dude, you can't, no. Mr. President did not have sexual relations with that chess piece.
We all got briefs.
What is that?
I'm your assistant.
Is that a baby head lamp?
Didn't you get one too? I figured we were all on the same page here. But if not, you're gonna have to tap into those golden improv skills.
Improv skills?
What?
Oh, yeah.
So, like being a VTuber, like a content creator, where you pretend that you're part of your universe that you've made around your character. Haha, couldn't be me.
Yeah, I didn't give you one because I wanted to see what you do.
No, correction, JAX. What you meant to say is, I didn't give you one because I'm an asshole.
Thanks, JAX. Appreciate it.
I'm not JAX.
Oi, mate! I'm an Australian extremist, and I'm...
Considering we just recently watched the More Pauses Australian stuff, this is very fitting. Hey, Australians in the chat, is this a culturally approved representation of Aussies, or should I be getting offended? I'm not sure what to think. I'm British. I find the idea of cultural offense to be a very murky gray area, and I need other people to tell me what is and isn't culturally inappropriate.
I've come to detonate this bomb that'll release all the world's deadliest spiders into...
Wait, this is so meta. Think about it. It's Michael Kovac voicing a character, voicing another character that is Michael Kovac being Australian. Talk about multi-talented voice acting.
Did I pick a bad time?
His acting is phenomenal. It's hard to believe he's vegan.
You know, it's almost like Michael Kovac is the prime crop choice voice actor for every indie studio ever, and that not having Michael Kovac as part of your cast for an indie project is almost like a way of dooming your project from the beginning.
Why wouldn't the president have a bomb squad?
Don't worry, President Pomni. I believe you can do this.
There's centipedes in there, too.
Just be sure you know what you're doing.
Oh boy, dinner
Okay,
with
well,
my
which
bomb
wire
defusal?
do I cut?
Follow your heart.
You stay out of this. Shouldn't you be arrested or something?
Hey, I'm on your side here.
You're literally not.
Come on, just pick your favorite color.
Like the red one?
Now listen here, ladies and gentlemen. When defusing a bomb, as somebody who has defused many bombs in my life, most notably my marriage, it is always applicable to understand that there is no such thing as a bad defusal. Sure, the reality here is that no matter what you do, the result will just be different, but the result is always what we expect. If you choose one wire, you'll defuse the bomb and live your life happily ever after. A good ending, if you will. The other choice is to then realize that you are being blown aside in many different bits and that your new representation as wall ornaments, although may not have been the most prime choice here, it is still a choice that you've made and you must be content with your choices.
Oh, black wire.
Hi!
Oh!
I'm a New Zealand extremist, and I don't know what New Zealanders threaten.
Oh,
people
poor
with.
little bauble. Why am I always going to be mean to them? Why are we going to be mean to the one who's literally manifested depression? Wait. I know what they said. I speak filtered too. And to that response, I say... Now get out of here before I tell you... And furthermore... And don't even catch me find you in my... You little biscuit. Oh my god! Yo! We're going anime! Oh my god, I'm starting to
What is
realize why this
this?
episode took so long to come out.
Oh, can it? At least we finally have one that's by someone else.
Damn! Digital Circus anime style? Oh, that's so cute
Yeah,
though.
there's nothing more fun than being back in school.
Just give it a chance, Jax.
Damn, that
Jeez.
really is anime.
There's nothing wrong with you.
I want to know what studio they went to for this.
How did you know this was my suggestion?
Oh no! She's a manga artist drawing all of her favorite husbandus kissing each other. I mean, look, if you're a typical anime girl in a high school and you're not drawing yaoi, I mean, are you even an anime character?
Can you believe this, Pomni? First she draws anime, now she
Okay, so here's the thing, right? The way we're gonna determine whether this is an anime or a hentai. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we like to call the anime versus hentai dichotomy. Anime, hentai, anime, hentai, anime, hentai. Because in every hentai, the male protagonist always has that stupid shadow over their eyes because they're trying to hide the debauchery they're out to get away with. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
drags us all into one. She must be one of them, losers.
Like, can we... What is that? I want to see what that art is on the wall there. That is some exceptionally thick artwork. Why does that one look like somebody touching themselves?
You threw me out of a moving truck.
All right, class. Today, we're gonna learn the popular foreign language known as... English?
This is boring. I vote we skip it.
Shut up. We're not skipping it.
Slice of life animes are the worst ones. It's
True.
embarrassing. I mean...
Tell me that you lack a social life when your favorite kind of anime is a slice of life. It's legitimately, and by all means, throw bricks at me and disagree with me if you want. People who play slice of life games or slice of life animes, it's more indicative of your lack of ability to get out there and do that kind of stuff yourself. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, playing The Sims or whatever, it's nice once in a while, but when that's the only thing you ever do, I think it's more of a sign that you need to, like, do something with your life rather than vicariously experiencing it through a game or an anime.
I guess it's not as embarrassing as that time Gangle took an anime figure and...
Oh, Gangle's just as much of a freak as I am. She may look like all cute and shit on the surface, but she's just a freak like me. Ah, pleasant.
Are we just chilling for this one? Can I finally relax?
I guess so, but I prefer a little bite to my adventures.
I like a little
Well, you
bite
helped
too,
yourself
but
to
that's
a
because I'm a
shine
freak and I
watch.
like it when someone's fangs penetrate my skin. What?
Do you think Gangle is actually capable of being happy?
Yes.
What?
I don't know, like her comedy mask still breaks every day. Does she think hanging out with Zubul is gonna
Didn't we go through that in one of the previous episodes?
Maybe she just
JAX. So, okay, let's talk about this in a bit of an analytical sense. Whoa, crazy. Makari talking about something sensible? What do you all need to realize? every single one of these characters is a representation of some kind of psychological trauma. Gangle is depression. JAX is denial and repression. And every single one of these characters has some level of like neurodivergent or some facsimile of some psychotrope, psychological dissonance in some way or another. And every episode that specializes in one of these characters is theming itself around their brand of brain issue. And I think it's like such a compelling way of telling a story while simultaneously making a message that isn't so in your face and badly handled as like Hollywood would do it. Because when Hollywood handles a touchy subject like this, they tend to handle it like with as much tact as a brick to the face. But the thing that I respect Digital Circus about is that they managed to skirt around having that subjectivity, making it very organically part of the narrative without just smearing it in your face. You kind of end up telling it just by... You end up, like, acknowledging that by proxy of the story. Like, you figure it out for yourself. You don't... It's about what's shown, but not what's just told to you. Because if it's... The thing I hate the most about most modern TV shows or movies is when they just straight up tell you this is what you should feel, rather than making you work it out for yourself. And I think that's what this show does really well, similar with a lot of Digital Glitch's TV series.
Just doesn't want to hang out with someone who's mean to her all the time.
She likes when I'm mean to her, though.
I didn't think you cared about what other people like.
No, yeah, you're
So
right.
this entire series is about people dealing with their traumas
Friends?
and
Or
finding out what caused them to be the way they are.
Oh, wait.
In some respects, I almost have this like speculation that people who what's the word? The people who get corrupted. What was the name of the thing again when they get corrupted? Either, you know what I mean. When they get corrupted, when they sort of like de-res out and abstraction. When one of them becomes abstracted, it's them losing themselves to their trauma. They've let the pain, the trauma win. And the entire emphasis of this entire universe is they're given a chance to contend with their trauma. And abstraction is a representation of them falling prey to that trauma. I almost have a thought here that this is like a limbo state where people in real life who were going to die due to whatever their trauma was, like maybe it was going to be because of suicide or some other thing of that nature, they're given one last chance to contend with that trauma to try and come to terms with what it is that caused them that trauma to begin with. At least that's one speculation. Because for all I know, maybe this is just maybe that's what I'm thinking about it way too hard, and it's just funny hee hoo goofy haha. Let's not really think too deep about it, bro.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about that. That wasn't meant to be. Hey, Kinger! Did you see the fireflies all the way over there?
Fireflies!
what was that about?
It's nothing. Who cares? Doesn't she get on your nerves sometimes?
What, like you?
She's nice to everyone.
Mother trucker, the only person who actively gets on anyone's nerves around here is you. Everyone's actively trying to be a nice person and help each other out and go through these hard times together, you know? And sure, they may come across as abrasive sometimes or gratingly annoying because of how they're dealing with stuff. You're the only one who's actively choosing to make other people's lives a misery for your own benefit, because that is what a bully does. JAX, you are a bully. You are actively trying to inflict your own misery on other people by making them suffer as much as you do, you prick.
I think she tries.
Guys, listen, I might come across as goofy sometimes. I might come across as stupid, but if there's one thing I'm very good at, it's analyzing people. I am great with psychotherapy. I am a great psychoanalyzer. I do amazing work with being able to tell people's bullshit from the surface. And JAX is a one-to-one bully. It's the kind of mentality of someone who is so upset at themselves that they have to bring everyone else down to their level to get some semblance of enjoyment out of life.
It's way too hard. Like, we're stuck in... Why are you always pretending everything's always fine? Like, if you tell someone they're loved and appreciated every day, it just kind of loses all meaning.
Again, each one of these characters has a
Sounds like
different
she's
way,
trying to
a
take
different sort of
advantage of
mental
you,
way, psychotropic way of dealing with all this. And each one of them has a
Also,
different
she's
label
dumb
of
and she
that
looks
that
weird.
Think we
kind
all
of-
look weird.
Excuse you.
psychological
This is what
approach of
peak
things.
male performance looks like.
Denial,
My ears and
rejection,
tail are kind of the pinnacle of
depression.
masculinity.
You don't have a tail.
What are you talking about? Yes, I do. It's what the? Where's
Oh
my tail?
no!
How long have I not had my tail?
I have never
Man, maybe you forgot to put it in your tail hole. Furries.
seen you with a tail.
When would that have even?
They look happy.
The moon.
Do, don't they?
You think after this, maybe we could...
Wait a minute! That's a bad thing!
Explain to Daddy Bubble how bad thing.
I think that... Don't say that. I think they're enjoying the suggestion box adventures more than the me adventures. What should I do?
Golly!
You should throw a f***ing beach party.
That's a good idea!
Why do you swear now? Ugh, forget it. Let's go to an intermission.
Bubble watched one VTuber, and now their filter is lost as much as mine is. Yeah.
Intermission time.
Oh shit! You got music now? Oh damn! We got a music video! Trippy! Ooh, the orbs! Adventure! This is a jam. Oh yeah. Wiggle those booties. Shake those hips. Jiggle those thighs. Raise those hands. Shake that head.
Caine, what are we doing right now?
We're
Dancing.
intermissioning.
Why? Hello?
And now back to the show.
Ooh, very,
Give me a whiskey sour, but hold the egg white since I'm a vegan.
Ah, yes! Typical vegan. Constantly reminding everyone around them that they're vegan every 5 seconds, just in case you forgot.
Hate this! How is this even possible? I thought Caine couldn't.
Yeah, very
Made it way
noir.
Worse for you.
Well, I'm calling a vote to turn Zubul into a slug.
Everyone voted against that.
Who hate it?
Woo!
God, I
It's
love this
raining
noir
like the
style.
Dickens out there.
Hey guys.
Now, chat. Be civilized here. Just because she's wearing a cocktail dress. Guys, stop. Guys, stop. We're supposed to be watching the video.
I'll have a
Smash.
cosmopolitan.
Give me a corncob blitz.
I'll throw something together.
You know your way around alcohol, huh?
Yeah, this was one of my suggestions. I worked at a bar briefly. I like making drinks.
That sounds fitting. for
Very
you.
therapeutic.
I know there's an implication there, but I can't be f***ed to figure it out.
So, Pomni, you ever have any jobs? Or are you too young for that?
I'm 25 years old. And yeah, I was an accountant for a supermarket chain.
A supermarket?
Oh,
How'd you end up
Tes-
here?
Well,
Tesco's.
I sometimes got bored of things.
Oh wait, that's a point.
and
Do
I'd
they
sit down
remember
with
what their real lives were like?
Exploring abandoned buildings, you know, and posting videos of it online.
Ah, a YouTuber.
Not really.
Ha! Imagine being a YouTuber. God, so she was what? One of those like geo explorers? No, what they called? Yeah, the people who like YouTube their exploration of like rundown places.
Nobody
Yeah, urban explorer.
watched them. It was just something I did for me.
I sometimes did that.
I think we're
One
figuring out how
minute, though.
people
Here's your
died.
Cosmo.
Big implement. Like, again, this is just really reinforcing the fact. I think all of these are people who died in real life for some reason or another, and then this is their purgatory.
You'd know all about that, wouldn't you? What's your story then?
I thought you'd never ask. Well, after my lung cancer diagnosis, me and my junkie
See what I mean?
associate from a chemistry class I used to teach.
Yeah, I figured. How about you again?
Hey, I wasn't done.
Oh my god! I missed the fact it was a Breaking Bad reference. 10 out of 10! 10 out of 10! My name is Walter White of 10 Negro Lane.
Make shit up, at least be creative about it. I know what you're referencing.
Was that a reference to something?
I worked in fast food.
You've done more than that. What about your art?
I was in community college for graphic design, but I dropped out. I didn't really pursue art much after that.
Hey, I'm always down to make art together if you want.
Oh, I didn't know you were an artist too, Zubal.
Yeah, I was a tattoo artist for a couple years.
Ooh!
A bartender and
lore.
a tattoo artist? You're killing me here, Zuby.
What do you mean when you say that? Do you have, like, an actual point, or are you...
Damn, we're learning so
I'm
much
just
about them
having
today.
Fun. I forgot you hate fun.
Fun isn't the thing I hate.
I guess I'll go now. Oh, jeez, where to start?
Someone in my chat just came in for the first time. I hope you guys are normal. Should I just ban you to save you the trauma? Yeah, should I just like ban you because we are anything but normal? You just missed out the part where I was talking about you know what? It's fine. You'll find out. You'll find out.
I was born into a fairly wealthy family. We had a large property with horses and chickens, and my mother, well, my mother was
Abusive?
a lot. I worked in real estate for a bit.
Oh,
until
my brain is tweaking to trauma. You notice the second that she said something about her mother, she picked up this defensive posture. Somebody's got an abusive mother. Somebody's got an abusive mother. These are like micro gestures that, in the world of psychotherapy, are compelling components that you use to identify when somebody has something that's impacted them heavily. And how she's like guarding herself when she says that, it says to me that there is not a positive relationship with her mum. So there's something there.
here. I'm sure she doesn't miss me. I certainly don't miss the yelling,
See?
and the braiding, and guilt tripping.
Yep.
And the... Yeah, just kind of a farm girl. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Everyone's got a trauma
And no
anime
point in
past.
asking Tinger, because there's no way he remembers anything.
Never better.
Do you guys know about his wife?
Huh?
My what? Oh.
Well, deleted. You're not in this scene. You're not a main character. You're not important. You don't belong here.
What?
That's disappearing guy. That's just what he does.
I see. From a previous adventure?
Yeah, God, Pomni, you didn't know that?
Hey guys, I can do that too.
By
Hey
the
guys,
way,
do you know?
Pomni, sorry about the whole president thing. I just thought it'd be funny.
Wow, my mentality.
You
Why did you,
apologize?
Makari? Why did you throw a chicken in that person's dinner? Why did you lock that, Makari? Why did you lock that person in a room with a rhino? 'Cause funny.
Ignore him.
Apology accepted, I guess.
Wow, the first steps of a budding friendship, right, Ragatha?
Hey, Pomni. Remember when Kaufmo smashed me against the walls and I got all jumbled up? All things considered, that was pretty fun.
Ah, yes.
Right?
Even more compelling signs that this entire place is people who
really.
aren't willing to
Oh,
address
yeah,
their trauma.
Yeah, no. Sorry. That was probably pretty traumatic for you.
Oh,
That's what
remember
I'm
when you got
saying.
high at McDonald's and told Gangle to kill herself? Oh, that was funny.
What? I did not say that. I think.
Damn, it's like listening to a bunch of streamers argue with each other on LSF. Friggin', who's ready to get a Google Doc out of this?
Oh, no, of course I didn't. And I am still so sorry about that, Gangle. I would never have said anything like that if I didn't get that stupid Sauce in my eye!
Jeez, Raggy, just let yourself be mean sometimes. It's funny.
Yeah, constantly tormenting Gangle's really funny, Jax.
You guys all take this place way too seriously.
Corn.
What is this? Why'd you do that? Can you get that thing away from me?
Are you afraid of corn?
No. Who's afraid of corn?
Man, you know, anyone who's afraid of corn must be so cringe. I, for one, revel in corn. I love to consume corn, be around corn. I myself draw corn on a daily basis. In fact, corn enjoyers are very sophisticated people because they understand the Oh, you said corn. Right. Moving on.
On board! Let's go to the next adventure!
But you're not even a part of...
It's softball, ladies and gentlemen!
I guess Jax wouldn't want to go to Corn Hub.
No.
Beautiful night for a game, right, Bubble? We've
Yeah.
got the Big Tops playing against the evil Big Tops!
Oh no! My evil alter twin! Holy sh... Okay, hold up. Okay, now chat, listen here, okay? We all know that because of this, the Rule 34 artists are gonna be going absolutely buck wild with making these guys make out with each other. You know it, I know it, we all know it. There is gonna be so much fan art of the good version and evil version of them making out. So what we got? So she's a complete ditz now. Pomni's just maniacal. Gangle's now inflatable. She is angry. They're just the opposite of each other. Evil Jax is now just a coy little femboy.
Evil Big Tops!
Sup, I'm evil Pomni.
You can tell they're evil because they have shark teeth. And that makes them hot.
Coach Dictator here.
Oh my god.
Hi, guys.
Yo, I'm a dictator too. I love dictating. I am so good at dictating. I taked so many dicks. Wait, what?
I'm Evil Jax.
Evil Orbs Man reporting for duty.
I'm Bazool.
That wasn't in my suggestion.
Why don't I get an evil clone?
But first, let's welcome our special guest, here to sing the American National Anthem.
And you know what? As goofy as it is, there's a lot to be read into this. Gangle doesn't have an evil self because her trauma doesn't connotate evil. When you look at the evil versions of these,
Hi, guys.
it's actually more of a manifestation of something to do with their trauma.
I'm Evil Jax.
Evil Orbs
So the fact that Gangle doesn't have an evil alternative kind of says something about what they're dealing with.
Man reporting for duty.
I'm Bazool.
That wasn't in my suggestion.
Why don't I get an evil clone?
But first,
It's
let's
on the
welcome our
surface it might be
special
goofy and
guest,
quite
here to sing
quirky,
the
but then you read
American
into it and you're like,
National
ah
Anthem.
yes, this has lore implications. I love that.
Oh,
Evil Jax is basically just N from Murder Drones.
All right, team. I may not know what's going on, or who is going on, or when is going on, or why is going on, but I
Damn.
do know where is going on. And it's
Yo,
out on
motivational
that
speak.
field.
Oh my god.
So let's go break some tailbones, team.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
go.
guys. I hope we all have a fun game, no matter who ends up winning.
He's so coy and submissive. Somebody slap a collar on that bad boy and get him to be a submissive little femboy for your harem.
I want to kill that guy.
Well, hello, stupid.
Love it.
I hope you're ready to get completely annihilated.
Hey, yes, darling. Oh, delightful. You're ready to be absolutely deplorably depraved. Yes, it's quite right, darling. Quite right. You're going to be absolutely flattened. Oh. See, that's how you do poncy little British voice.
We can't exactly die. It's like the whole thing here.
What the frick?
Huh? Check this out.
You're out, dumb.
Damn it.
Ha! Get owned!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah, she's cool.
They should work together.
Wait, what's that?
They didn't even say it! Yes! Finally! Finally! My deep-seated desires have been realized! Yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Guys, this has been out for 10 hours. This has been out for 10 hours, which means... Now I'm just gonna have a casual... Now let's play the game. Do we think that there's been artists working at the speed of sound already because of this? The answer to that is yes. In fact... Oh my god. Oh boy, okay. Well, I'm saving that for later.
Who did
To answer the question, yes, there is a lot of fan art of femboy JAX.
JAX, you're up to bat.
I can't, don't wanna, why
They're
don't
so
like this, though?
cute!
Seems fitting for you, though. I figured you'd be into this.
What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
What it means is you always play the femboy characters. Angel Dust was the start, and you've never escaped the allegations.
I'm just having fun. I forgot you hate fun.
I don't want to wear this.
I have never seen you this upset about something.
JAX, bat.
I'm gonna kill
But
you
if he,
when this is over.
I think, yeah. If he, look, that blush on his face, it's like somebody denying they're not a brat, even though they know they are. They know they're into it. They just want to make everyone think they're not. They're trying to hold face.
Let's see what you're made of.
Shut up!
Don't worry. I think you look good.
I don't want to hear that. I want you dead.
By the way, yes, 100%. One of the pictures I saw was fake JAX and real JAX frotting. Guys, one's in the chat if would.
Well, guess there's no more ball. We're done.
Wait, I got this.
Oh.
Hey!
Sorry, Zubul. It's just the perfect regulation softball size. I'm not playing baseball here.
But huh?
I'm not.
Yeah, we really need to realize that Michael
Wait,
Kovac
Jax,
only ever
what
seems to
about
play
where
femboys,
is
which says
going
a lot
on?
about him as a person.
Can't believe I hit it right to her. I'm supposed to be better than that. Sorry. I should be a better sport.
Not till
Oh wow, there's her trauma. Living up to the standards that were imposed upon you by other people. Why are you trying to impress anyone other than yourselves? Golly, almost like bad parental figures just because they're parents doesn't make them family. That parents who impose harsh levels of expectations on kids ends up dooming them to a life of inadequacy and constantly apologizing for not being up to their own expectations. Golly, gee, gosh, wow, fucking oofies.
agree with JAX or anything, but there's nothing wrong with showing your negative emotions. That's pretty normal.
I don't know.
I think we're starting to decipher
be a
whose
jerk or
trauma is
anything.
what.
I think we all need to be a jerk sometimes.
Maybe. Who knows?
Caine, we need a ball here.
Okay, but can we get some fan art of evil Pomni pegging femboy JAX in the maid outfit? Not for any reason of like, not because I'm a degenerate, but because I need to see that filled in the, okay, poor choice of words. I need to see that category filled in the theming so that, you know, I can be the one to say that I was the one that made it happen. And then take all the fame and glory.
JAX, we have a ball now. What are you doing?
See ya. Whoops, I missed.
Oh no!
Oh darn, I'm out.
Having fun?
I'm having fun. I am actually very upset that that just wasn't straight up panties.
Having fun?
Oh, you know it. Oh, look.
And
Kingle's
where
up
was
to
the
bat.
bulgy
How do you think this is
walgy?
gonna go?
I'm so upset there wasn't a bulgy walgy shot. They put JAX in panties and they didn't even get me to show me his bulgy walgy. What's next? They're not gonna show me the JAX pussy? Oh, right, we're on Twitch, not Fansly.
Would you stop trying to force her to act like you?
Oh, yeah. I should force her to be happy all the time instead, right?
Well, it's better than turning her into some insensitive jerk who deflects everything.
Do you see that
I
corn?
can think for myself, guys.
Hey,
And boy
I ain't
Jack's on the
forcing
corn
anything
hub.
on ya.
And then you just act like you never do anything wrong and everybody loves you, when in reality you just f everything up for everyone else.
Okay, let's, like, calm down a bit.
What? You're the
Like
one
how
who said
cats
it's
are
fine
afraid
to
of
be a jerk
cucumbers.
sometimes. Ugh. I'm sorry, Pomni. That wasn't very cool of me.
Do it!
It's
More!
fine.
More!
No apologies for me? This is so sad.
Fuck you, JAX!
I'm sorry, JAX, for bringing up that thing earlier.
So, you wanna talk about that?
I'm in a maid outfit. What do you think?
Exactly. Like cats being afraid of cucumbers.
So, how's the game going?
Great! Gangle hit a home run!
Really?
Yeah, your instructions helped me a lot.
Huh.
Can we, guys, can we all just realize, and I think we all know, right? Gangle is the MVP. Everyone shits on them, but they're the most talented, the most skilled, and the most capable character on their entire team.
Give me my eye
For everything.
back. Joke's on you. I've already forgotten what you're talking about.
Wowee!
Foul!
Another home
Foul!
run!
God damn it!
What? Okay.
Nice going, Zubul! All right,
Would that be counted as teabagging?
Pomni, you're up.
Hey, Ragatha. You wanna bat for me instead?
I guess I could. If you really don't want to.
Think of it as a second chance to show him who's boss.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Show them how you handle balls.
Bazowie Zooweewa! Another home run! And that
What?
makes 3 home runs in a row! The Big Tops win!
Is she just straight up dead?
How softball works.
Well, that's how my softball works. We're done. Hooray!
Man?
Can we keep them? They're really cute and adorable, and I want angsty Pomni in my room to constantly berate me and call me names so I can get off and have that degradation kink. I mean, what?
We didn't even get to bat.
You did it, Ragatha! We won!
I mean, I guess.
Good job. Whatever you did.
Huh? Oh yeah. Good job, team.
Huh? Oh, cool. I'm not a vegan anymore.
God, if I... Wait, no. Okay, JAX, do not eat your alter self.
Oh, hey! Wait, what are you...
Why is going...
There's nothing I can say in the situation that will make me seem any less of a degenerate, so, God, I'm so glad JAX has himself in his mouth. Wait, does that make it incest or masturbation? I'm not entirely sure.
going on?
Well, I hope we all learned that suggestion box ideas are actually not fun at all, and Caine's ideas are much better.
Well,
I think we learned the opposite, personally.
I kinda liked the low stakes ones.
I thought the first 2 were awesome. The rest, eh. Oh yeah, Pomni. I can show you that thing in the hall I was talking about.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, no. JAX, what are you gonna do to Pomni? Mr. Disappearing Man. Yes? That's it? All right, real funny, Rug. Real funny. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's a cliffhanger and a half, and I guess we now have to wait for another whole last year before the next episode. Guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure you go like the original and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. Come by my Twitch streams to join us live in our reactionary bullshit, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.